Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Jennifer, and we are a middle-aged couple with a Regal Unlimited subscription and a very significant fondness for movie theater popcorn.
And for bizarre movies.
You know, we are gluttons for punishment.
This is the second movie we've seen 2 days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
This was a Monday mystery movie. And we went and saw Gail, Daughtry, and the Celebrity Sex Pass.
Mm-hmm. Daughtry.
Okay. And this is a movie written by David Wain and Ken Marino, directed by David Wain, of Wet Hot American Summer fame. And it is absolutely as absurd and bizarre as Wet Hot American Summer. It is one of those movies where your brain just kind of dies in your head, and then that's okay. And then once your brain is dead, you can appreciate the movie. And you get your brain back afterwards, a little bit at a time. Took us a while.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is really, really dumb.
Yep.
Spectacularly
dumb. That is a great way to put it. Yep.
And also very, very funny. There were parts of it where I was like, "This is not what is going on? Why are they allowing me to continue to sit in this movie theater after I could clearly have had a massive stroke?" But no, it's just that kind of movie, and
Yep.
it ended up being a lot of fun. It is really enjoyable, but you must adjust your expectations going in. This even Stop That Train, which we loved, which was silly and not particularly smart, but I mean, it had its moments.
Yeah.
But that could not prepare us for this.
I mean, this was just like, I don't even know. Like, yeah, it's clearly somebody had an incredibly bizarre idea and said, let us figure out how we flesh out this incredibly bizarre idea and turn it into a movie. And that's exactly what they did, right? This character is this incredibly naive, like, insane woman from Kansas who, is going to marry the boy that she's been in love with since birth. And she is introduced to the idea of having a celebrity sex pass. She brings this up to her boyfriend, her fiance, who they then immediately meet a celebrity, and he then immediately sleeps with that celebrity, and therefore, in order to actually even out the relationship, she has to go do the same thing. Her celebrity sex pass is John Hamm, which means she has to go to LA and find him. And hijinks ensue.
And along the way, she meets a bunch of...
Pardon me.
Take a minute and start the video over?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. She meets a bunch of male companions who are analogs for Dorothy's companions in The Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Gail Daughtry is...
Dorothy.
It's wordplay for Dorothy Gale. And very much this is The Wizard of Oz, except it really isn't.
Yes, because then you go find the wizard, you see behind the screen, you realize the wizard is a real guy, and then it stops being The Wizard of Oz.
And along the way, they're being chased by an Italian financial anarcho-terrorist. I really didn't understand that part.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you the idea that it's mafia, but it's not mafia, and there's some, they're going to upend the financial system by, basically it sounds like releasing the Panama Papers kind of shit, but like it's not anywhere near that serious. Yeah.
Or that well thought out.
Yeah.
And
because it's not like the Panama Papers really did have any impact.
Well, okay. Another video. And
If you don't know what I mean by the Panama Papers, look it up.
Okay. And they're in Los Angeles to meet a hairdressing legend.
They're going to a hairdressing convention because
Yes.
Gail
And her best
Otto
friend, Otto,
are
hairdressers.
Are hairstylists, yeah. So they're going to meet this incredibly amazing hairstylist as part of his convention, who is amazingly played by Thomas Lennon.
If you have not yet stopped this video and said, "Oh, they went insane," that's the end of that channel. Oh well. I don't know what to tell you because that's exactly how it feels. It is just.
And we haven't even talked about the amazingly hallucinatory parts of the movie. Yeah, I feel like Masters of the Universe was like rocket science almost compared to this. And Stop That Train is Casablanca, comparatively speaking.
So anyway, it's just a bunch of celebrity cameos.
There are
doing
so
ridiculous
many
bits.
either celebrities or character actors that you may or may not, like, depends on what you watch, but recognize. Like, there were just a zillion people in this movie that we both recognized. That was just like, oh, yay, that guy has a movie role because we've only seen him on TV. Or, we know he does live comedy, but, and, or people that you haven't seen in forever. And, so, yeah, it's a ton of people who all know each other and all were like, yes, I will be in your insane movie for 5 minutes. Like, this sounds like fun,
And
like
often, like, I will do something that isn't even making fun of me, but makes me look so ridiculously bad or like, just, I don't even know how to describe it, humiliated that it.
And I'm down for it, and I'll be there.
They must have had a great sense of humor about it.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of these actors, honestly, they must have seen the script and thought to themselves, I can't, this is the end of my career.
No, it's exactly the opposite. They looked at the script and said, this looks like a shit ton of fun, because they all look like they had fun.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what it is, right? Like, it's a joke, a series of jokes about Hollywood and how Hollywood works and the ridiculousness of Hollywood, as well as this bizarre plot about, like, a celebrity sex pass. And yeah, it's clearly a bunch of people who were like, yeah, I'm in, you need me for 15 minutes, I'll show up for 15 minutes, and this is hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And they often are.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some very stupid stuff in this movie that doesn't work, but there's a lot of jokes that do work, and it absolutely lands pretty well in the end, I think. Yeah, I liked the ending, without giving anything away.
Yeah, we've been very unspoilery in this movie because, to be honest, if you start explaining what's going on in this movie, you have to explain the whole movie, and it will take as long as the movie is because it's insane. Like, you can't even make it a concise description of what the fuck happens in this film. It's bonkers. It is funny, but it also has that sense of, at the end of it, of like, what the hell did I just see?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what just happened,
Yeah. No, I felt like that the whole way through. Mm-hmm. Yes. I don't know what else to say about this that's not going to give something away.
I mean,
and it's... like, the best jokes should not be spoiled.
Yeah. It's worth watching if it does not cost you any money or effort to see it. You know what I mean? Like, you've got a subscription to a movie theater chain, go see it. It comes across some streaming thing, you should watch it. Like, it's a confection, you know what I mean? It's cotton candy, like, it's enjoyable in its moment, it dissolves on your tongue, you go off, and go away. But there's a zillion people in it who are enjoying having made the cotton candy for you. Like, that's for sure. And it's enjoyable.
Zoe Deutsch, who plays Gail Daughtry, absolutely acting her heart out in this, does a fantastic job of holding the whole thing together. Somehow. I don't know. Just flawless delivery and comic timing on every joke that she has in this movie.
Yep.
I was amazed. There's a lot of real talent in this movie, but she absolutely holds her own as the headliner for this. Wow. It was a heck of a movie.
I wouldn't quite put it in those terms, but it is definitely enjoyable. It's an experience. We can call it that.
You do a double billing when these are out on streaming. Do a double billing of Stop That Train.
Yes.
And Gail Daughtry
Yes.
and the
Yes.
Celebrity Sex Pass.
Yes.
And just make a party of it, because
Yep.
everybody will have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 hours.
You know, it's 4 hours of like just bizarre hilarity.
Of
So,
losing
yeah.
brain cells, but still, you won't miss them.
Yeah, you won't miss them. They will enjoy their death as they trickle out your ears.
Yeah. Oh my God! I was so ready to hate this movie. I thought
Yeah, at the beginning I was
almost
like,
walked out.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
you were ready to walk out. I just knew it was like utter ridiculousness, and I'm like, I could leave, but like it wasn't worth the effort almost to leave. But you almost looked like you were mad at the beginning. I was like, we can leave when you want to go. Like, but yeah, I think you took it very seriously at the beginning of like, wait a second, like, do they seriously think that this is like a thing? And it's like, it's so obviously like weird humor, right? Like, it's just, if it doesn't strike you as funny, then like it's impossible to watch, right? But
there's one joke at the very beginning of the movie that does not land, and it is god awful to sit through. It was the mailman, and
just what he would, his existence, or what he was
no,
saying.
when he was like, "And who am I?
Oh,
Your humble narrator."
yeah.
Well, I'll give you one clue.
Well, there was a lot of like a riff on the idea about how movies are made, like for Netflix at the moment, that you're too stupid to have paid attention to what's going on, so it has to be repeated for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it was. And they did that throughout the movie, joking about it, but also actually doing it.
Fair enough.
Like, you were going to be watching this on streaming with like you only have 20 brain cells. We will have killed 7 of them while making you watch it. And like the other ones are not going to be paying attention. So we have to repeat to you what's happening.
The point is, like, if you get through the first 10 minutes of this film and you're like thinking, oh my God, Dave and Jennifer were smoking crack, there's no way this is going to be any good. Just let it simmer, let it marinate, let your brain soak in the palm olive. Like, it's worth it to get through it, to get through that first 10 minutes, because it's not like it changes. It's not like the first 10 minutes are somehow like a bad example of what you're in for. No, it's absolutely acclimatizing you to the level
universe
of humor
that you were in.
Like, Stop That Train. The second it started, I was like, oh, I know exactly what this is, and it's going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it does not need to explain itself to you. Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass, you really have to be broken into it gently, and they throw you in the deep end. So,
I don't think you can be broken into this. It's just you have to live in this universe, and you realize this universe is flagrantly ridiculous.
Okay. Well, I think that's probably enough.
Yeah, that's plenty.
No spoilers. Just, it is fun. It's absolutely worth checking out on streaming, and if it's on streaming, you can always turn it off.
Yep.
Yeah. If you don't like it, but we think you will.
Yeah.
If you give it a chance. And
Yeah.
just don't take it too seriously.
And there is one sequence that is clearly shot, like the whole thing's shot in LA, and there's a sequence that's clearly shot where the actors are engaging with just people on the street who don't realize that they're in a movie. And that's really very funny to realize and see how that plays out.
It was great when they did that in Nirvana, the band, the show,
Yes.
the movie.
That was amazeballs.
Yeah. Which is the better movie.
It is the better movie.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
going to see one of our movies that we've talked about this year, that's the one to see.
Yeah. Did we see that this year?
Or was it late last year?
I don't know. I feel like that was last year. It
All
doesn't
right.
matter.
Well, it doesn't matter.
We saw it.
Okay, then Stop That Train for 2026.
Yeah. Is the better movie.
Is our comedy
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one is absolutely worth checking out.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. I'm saying the same thing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
So, until next time.
Bye.